Hey, so you're in Virginia Beach and you need a place to take Fido to go run outside and get some exercise or maybe play with some friends. Today we're gonna cover the top 5 dog parks in Virginia Beach. I'm Dan Inman, your local realtor and guide, and you're watching the Living in Coastal Virginia channel. As we talk about these dog parks in no particular ranking order, I'm going to mention a few things around the area so you can get a sense of what's nearby, and maybe even talk about a neighborhood that's nearby that if you want to move into an area, that way if you don't have a big backyard, let's say you have a dog that needs lots and lots of exercise, that way you can move close and get them the exercise that they deserve. First up on our list is Bayville Farms Park. This is in the northern part of Virginia Beach along the Ocean View intersection right where it comes to Shore Drive. It's going to be right next to Bayville Park, which has a disc golf course and also a golf course. There are several great restaurants around the area. My favorite, Taste Unlimited, is right around the corner, so if you need to get a good sandwich, that way you can go sit and watch your dog play, this would be a great option for you. Bayville actually has a large section and a small dog section of the parks, so if you need them to play in a similar weight class as if this was UFC, then you have the option to keep them in maybe a particularly safer area, one or the other. Bayville also happens to be right down the street from the ocean front, so if you're looking at potentially going out to the ocean front and then coming back to the dog park, that's another option for you. This is right along the Chicks Beach area, so obviously if you live in the Chicks Beach area in one of those dual unit condos or a townhome, or even in an area where just maybe your yard isn't big enough, maybe Cape Henry Shores, this would be a fantastic spot where you'd literally only be 5-10 minutes down the street. Next up is Red Wing Park. This is off of General Booth and the Dam Neck area in the mid-southeast section of Virginia Beach. It's going to be really close to Oceana. There's a Chick-fil-A right down the street, and I believe a Chipotle right around the corner, which is very important if you're Dan Inman. This dog park also has a large section and a small section. It's a full acre, so there's plenty of room for those dogs to run wild. Let's say that your dog is into playing fetch or even frisbee. If you can huck that frisbee really, really far, there is a field open where you can chuck that thing as far as you possibly can. Sean, do you know what the record is for the frisbee dog?
No idea.
Let's look that up. All right, here we go. 109 yards. This dog park is right around the corner from the Red Mill area, which has a plethora of good shopping and a bunch of housing options that are quite affordable. So again, if you're living in a condo, a townhome, or a small yard, this could be an option right around the corner for you with plenty of running space for little pups. Next up is Salem Woods Park. This has a fantastic little playground for the kids to play next door if you need to bring them alongside and you have to run the kids and Fido at the same time. This is going to be just south of Mount Trashmore for about 10 minutes. And there's a couple of different surrounding neighborhoods that you should totally check out. Glenwood being most notable is a neighborhood that's right around the corner, and I use this word multiple times, but I like it because it means multiple times, a plethora of options that are quite affordable for the area. So if you're looking to get into Virginia Beach, into a great school district within basically biking distance or short driving distance to a dog park with also a park to play with kids, this could be a great area to check out. This park also has 2 sections, one for large dogs and small dogs. It has a watering station and areas that you need for shade if it's super hot outside. Plus it's 1.72 acres, so plenty of room for those dogs to run and go crazy.
Next up on our list is probably the one with the greatest amount of amenities. Would you agree with that, Sean?
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, it's pretty sweet. They have an amazing skate park there that is extremely well done. So if you have a kid that's into skating, rollerblading, or what are those things, the scooters? Scootering. This could be a great option to, again, run the kids and run the dogs at the same time. This park, however, does combine both the large dog and the small dog area into one. So if you're concerned about them, again, playing within their weight class, you may want to check out a different one. There's also a small park nearby where the kids can play on the playground. So again, older kids, younger kids, and dog all at the same time can get their exercise. Last on our list is Marshview Dog Park. This is really close to the Vibe District or Beachboro or Shadow Lawn area. So again, Beachboro and Shadow Lawn would be the neighborhoods that this would probably directly service. Anyone that's within biking distance to the beach or the Vibe District, which is a really cool shopping area if you've never been to that area of Virginia Beach. This is probably one of the smaller dog parks on the list. There are some tennis courts nearby and two kind of like small walking trails. So if you wanted to go outside the dog park and go on those, you could do that as well. I highly recommend taking your dogs for a walk, just even around the area in the neighborhood. Shadow Lawn and Beachboro are very tight-knit communities, and you're always going to see people out walking their dogs. And I was going to say animals, but not many people walk their cats. Hey, and one of the really nice things about Marshview is that basically the entire section that's dedicated to dogs is covered by trees. So if you have an older dog or it's extremely hot outside, you can probably let them out and run around completely the entire time, covered with tree cover so that they don't overheat. Hey, if you're looking at making a move in or out of the area, we have a team of dedicated professionals on the real estate and mortgage side to make that transition as easy and smooth as possible. All of our contact information is down below in the description, and YouTube thinks that you please don't click this video next. You won't like it, I promise. And no subscribers. We're totally tapped out. We don't want any more.